It's recording.
All right, we're recording. Cool. Hello,
Cool beans.
gamers. Hello, gamers. Welcome to Fallout.
Hello, gamer.
So, before we begin, Jasper, what the fuck do I call your character name-wise? Because you put last name on the character sheet. Do we call by last name, or
Yeah.
do we?
Yeah, Ash. Yeah.
I'm gonna call him Ash.
Okay.
Like the Pokemon trainer. Anyway.
Okay.
So, now our prior party awakens in the Bison Steve Hotel in Prim. Y'all had a eventful night, if the recording for the intermission was any evidence. Millward, Mr. Six, Squish, Quackbait. You all wake up in one room, and then in the other room, Kevin, Makia, and Lovebird presumably wake up. But y'all who are in the first room, how's your morning? You specifically, you're awoken by a knock at the door, and by knock I mean like pounding at the door, like wake the fuck up.
Six goes to open the door.
OJ has shot up straight in bed, just boing.
And good morning to you.
Orion is at the door, and he's just like, we have to leave in like an hour. Okay, so get the fuck ready.
Okay.
That was rude!
Do you think I give a shit?
Oh.
Brave things to say to super mutants!
Yes.
I am not afraid of super mutants.
OJ gets up, gives Orion an orange. Just hands an orange.
The fuck is this, breakfast?
OJ nods.
Orion begrudgingly takes the orange and then goes to the next door to pound on it and tell the others to wake up.
Six kind of looks at OJ real quick, just, how many of those do you have?
OJ shrugs. Before taking out an orange and consuming it.
Okay.
Squish is gonna cut up or rip off a piece of that the banana yucca fruit, and he hands it off to Squish, or hands it off to Quackbait. Yeah.
It's Quackbait breakfast time.
Quackbait breakfast time.
Feed the ducky.
He needs food.
You feed Quackbait. Quackbait is pleased. There's a little.
Or as my dear has corrected me, baby ducklings make peeps.
They peep.
Is Quackbait a baby?
They're a duckling. They're
a peep. How would that peep sound? Oh my goodness.
We all peep for him, for Quackbait.
There you go.
Quackbait peeps?
Peeps for Quackbait.
Put a peep in the chat for Quackbait.
We love peep tree, peep.
Tree is Quackbait now.
I can't believe Tree is Quackbait's official voice actor. Anyway, Quackbait gets up from the blanket bed that you made for him and steps out of it and is like,
Good Quackbait.
Walks right up to you, Squish, right up to your leg, and kind of rubs their body up against your leg a little bit when they walk past.
He gently pets the top of the head with just a single little big super mutant finger.
Your baby is awake. Approaching the door is Lovebird. Trailing behind is Mac and Kevin. They're kind of quiet. Kevin seems very out of it. He probably didn't sleep well because he seems very tired. Lovebird looks at everyone and is like, so, we're gonna get this freak show on the road.
Mm-hmm.
OJ gives a thumbs up.
Well, I'm ready to move. So I'm gonna head, down to the. I'm gonna lead these boys down there, and you guys just come on whenever you're ready. Maybe be quick though. The big guy seems like he gets really pissy if he's kept waiting.
Okay. We will be down.
Lovebird hurries off to leave the hotel. Mac kind of gives a non-committal wave to you all as he walks behind, with Kevin trailing behind. Kevin does not really spare anyone any mind. No wave, nothing. Just keeps to himself.
Well, that seems normal.
Anyway, do you all head down?
Yep, Squish heads down with Quackbait and Palm.
You hold the baby gently. As you all do leave, you see Orion getting the carriage, so to speak, set back up, and you are all approached by Ulysses, actually. He walks over to the group and he's like, "So, you're all heading off again?"
Yeah.
OJ kind of shrugs.
Much as I trust you with that package, I do actually have a bit of a favor to ask.
Not favorites.
I'm gonna need someone to come back to me and give me the news that it got to New Vegas safely, so I was wondering if I could send a courier with you.
I mean,
OJ does a okay hand.
more the merrier, am I right?
Orion kind of grumbles from where he's setting up the carriage, like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Another?" And it's like, "You are as pleasant as I remember. Don't start that shit with me, Ulysses. Don't start that shit. I just want to make sure that someone who has an actual connection to the Mojave Express goes along with you. If they're annoying, I will be this close to kill. Don't even threaten. Don't." Orion kind of grumbles and just like, "I'm not afraid of you. I know you're not afraid of me. I also know that I have reason to be afraid of you. But I'm not afraid of you either. Just don't be an ass." Wow, okay. Fine. Who's your fucking courier? And Ulysses looks over to the Mojave Express, the courier service for the whole Mojave, and walks over to the building and calls into it just, "Ashburn."
Coming! And with that, like, a little 5'3", give or take, lad with big floofy hair runs out with a satchel, pulling a satchel over his head, like, "Oh, sorry, I'm here, hi."
Orion takes one look at him and just rolls his eyes.
Ye tiniest one.
This is an interesting sight.
OJ is intrigued.
Ash looks over at the group and just a big beaming smile forms on his face. Like, "Are these the guys?"
These are the guys. They're going up to New Vegas with the package. Just make sure it gets there safely, and make sure you bring news back that it got there safely.
And he gives him a good firm salute, like, "Sir, yes, sir." And with that, he kind of jogs his way over to the group, holding the satchel strap. Just gives them another salute, like, Devereaux Ashburn, at your service.
Nice to meet you. Six reaches out his hand.
And he immediately gives it a nice firm shake.
Me Squish.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Squish. And he holds out his tiny hand towards Squish to shake.
He hands out a single finger to shake with his free hand
He
as he continues to hold Quackbait.
He happily shakes the finger as if it were a hand.
Lovebird from the back is like, "Oh, I'm Birdie."
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Birdie. He holds out his hand. It seems like he's going to be doing this for every single one of you.
Lovebird shakes the hand and motions to Kevin and is like, "That's Kevin. He's shy. He's probably not going to shake your hand. That's Mac." And Makia kind of gives a little shrug and like, "Hey." And he motions to Millward. Just, "That's Millward. He's nice. He'll shake your hand."
He holds out his hand the same way he did with everyone else. It's a pleasure to meet you, Millward.
Millward shakes his hand back. He was about to, and then he's like, "All right," and he stepped over and shook his hand too. Firm handshake.
Nice firm shake. Nice firm vigor shake. Just, I'm so excited to come with you guys.
OJ
Really?
is kind of. Good lord. OJ's in the back, kind of, and they hold out their hand to shake.
He immediately takes it and shakes it with the same vigorous motion as everyone else.
He peppy.
OJ actually does not show their name or anything yet. They're just kind of like, I want to see how long till this guy figures.
Orion is hopping back onto Belt for Jasper's knowledge. Belt is the name of his Slipnir, and Slipnirs are basically big mutated horses. He's a big mutated horse to pull this carrier that everyone's been riding in. Orion hops onto the back of Belt and looks at the group and is just like, "All right. We've got two choices, folks. Both of them are going to take us to Vegas in about the same time, so it's really up to you where we go."
Okay.
To the west. Well, northwest, rather. We're going north no matter what way, but fucking whatever. Northwest, there's Goodsprings. Pretty busy trading hub. A lot of people there. Meanwhile, there's Sloan to the east, and that one, it's a lot quieter, but it also might actually be more dangerous.
Why that?
I remember there used to be a death claw problem up in the quarry close to Sloan, but I'm pretty sure they dealt with it years ago.
I don't think we should chance that then.
So maybe good meat.
Spring? But yes, but Goodsprings has traders. They might have extra things we might need.
Right. We have many tinies in carts.
Yes,
Bad.
and I could find parts to my arms, which I would very much appreciate.
Kevin's in the back, and he's just like, I would prefer not to go to the place with the death claws.
I agree with you.
I've never
They're
seen a death claw
terrifying.
before.
You do not want to see one.
They fun.
You do not.
They
They're
big,
terrifying.
scaly, and hit.
I have seen them. Well, I've never seen the ones here, but I know what they look like, and they're terrifying.
Death Claw's funny to throw.
There's no
OJ
Looks
kind of.
like death claws might not be a problem if we do go that way. and it might be a little faster just for the lack of traffic.
OJ kind of shrugs and actually points at Millward. Like, hey, that's pretty.
I mean, I mean, I just don't want to lose another arm with one of those things. I'm just worried.
OJ points at Squish
Huh?
and just kind of puts up like a fighting pose, and then
You want fight? That seemed bad
No.
idea.
OJ's like, never.
Yeah, I don't think we should chance just letting Squish fight a Deathclaw. That might not be the best idea.
Oh, me fight? Deathclaw?
Well, I mean,
We
you're on
can.
your own. That would be dangerous to let you fight a Deathclaw on your own.
But me have fought Deathclaw alone.
Yes, but what if there's more than one? What if there's... I don't
points
know.
at-
One that
OJ
flies
points at
or something.
Makia. OJ points at Makia, points at Lovebird, and also holds up their own like rifle.
Yes, but trading stations.
You know what? Despite my previous statements, I agree. I vote Springs.
Thank you.
Me am fine either way.
Yeah.
OJ kind of shrugs.
Lovebird kind of chimes in like, I mean, I'm fine with whatever you guys want to do, but I will admit, a sniper rifle is good from a distance, but Deathclaws run fast.
That true.
Well, I mean, Ash, he holds up his hunting knife like, this is all I got.
Oh, honey.
I mean, he's got this big oblivious smile. Like, seems like a bit of an airhead.
Now that I'm wondering, what do Deathclaws look like up here?
Oh, they're ugly
The one we
motherfuckers.
saw. Yes, because the one we saw, and he like points over at like OJ, Squish, and Millward. I've seen ones like those. Those things are everywhere where I've been.
Let's hope we don't have to see more.
Yes, or at least
As much as I'm fond of that big fella, I know that most aren't that friendly.
yes. Hopefully we just find friendly ones. Not-
That too bad. Their meat very good.
yes, but
Yeah, it's not
They're
worth
also-
dying over. So,
Oh well.
outside of characters, in player chat, put down the name of the place you'd rather go to, Sloan or Goodsprings.
I vote Goodsprings.
I said
Oh.
in the player chat! I need to have a place where I can log it.
Okay,
So, by the way, in the player chat, I'll just go ahead and differentiate which one is which. So, Goodsprings is the trader one, right?
Yeah. Well, shit. Yeah, well, I guess it's a very unique
Springs.
Alright. So Orion sees you guys have made your decision. It's just like, alright, hop in, we're going to Goodsprings.
Wait one
Sorry,
minute.
Ian.
And Squish approaches Millward and is like,
Can you hold Quackbait? Me cannot get in carriage.
Oh, yeah, I'll hang on to Quackbait for you. I'll take good care of her. And
And
he very gingerly takes the duck.
he gently hands it to you.
Take good care and behave, Quackbait. Good Quackbait. Ha ha ha.
Millward tries not to let it show that his heart is melting in his very chest.
Oh wait.
And
Ash
he
is
pulls
quite
out
the
a-
opposite.
And he pulls out a little fruit and also hands that to you. He's like,
Be sure take tiny pieces when Quackbait hungry.
Yeah, sure. He takes that too.
Oh, and you guys are off on the road again. It only takes you about a day or so of travel. It's pretty quiet and uneventful. There was probably conversations like that were tried to be started by like Lovebird or by Ashburn, but anytime you guys open your mouth and spoke louder than like a normal talking voice, Orion would kind of look back into the carriage and give you a look of death, because he seemed very tired of listening to people talk and was just like, shut the fuck up. So he kind of enforced a silence.
Rude.
Fine,
It's
be
a
that
good
way.
thing OJ can't talk.
That's
Be
the
that way,
only
then.
reason why OJ is Orion's favorite.
Ha.
Can I say, part way in, Millward stops and he's like, "Oh my god, I get it."
What?
What?
He's like, "Belt."
What?
What about Belt?
Belt's Orion's belt. And he slaps his knee,
Ah.
trying very carefully not to hit the belt.
Oh, yes. I forgot people still knew constellations.
You don't get it.
Ashburn's gonna like. You can see the gears turning in his head, and he goes, "Ding! Ah! Ah! Ha, ha! Oh! Ha! He looks very excited.
Orion is
did.
grumbling from where he's sitting on Belt. Like, oh my god, I can't fucking believe it.
Ash is gonna poke his head out from the carriage, like, "That's really clever."
Thanks.
And he doesn't even pick up the sarcasm. He just kind of pokes his head back into the carrier.
OJ kind of very awkwardly finger guns at Millward, like, haha.
As you guys are following along the road to Goodsprings, you hear, specifically as you're getting closer, your Pip boy, OJ, actually picks up a new radio signal
No, OJ's looking at that.
called Lone Wolf 2.0.
Nobody can see OJ's face, but like OJ just like scrunched up. What is that?
It's a radio station. You
What
can listen
happened
to
if
the
I
radio.
play it?
You listen to whatever's broadcasting on the station.
Okay, OJ's gonna play it. Oh boy.
So you turn it on expecting it to be another radio station for music, which most of them are. But you hear actually someone talking. It's a guy, and you hear him saying like, "This is Wolf Lancaster, your DJ for Lone Wolf 2.0, for those coming in and out of Goodsprings, looking for those good tunes and gooder jokes." And as he's talking, you hear like a almost a bang behind him, not like a gun, but like something getting pushed over. And he's like, what was? Oh God! And you hear sniffling on the other end, like of some sort of creature. And you realize, as you're going down the road, you see a trailer in the distance that is marked Lone Wolf 2.0 in graffiti. And if you squint, actually roll me investigate to see if you can see what's going on at that trailer, a little bit away from the road.
Are we all doing this, or
If you want to see what is
I want
going
to
on,
see?
then roll
6
investigate.
will look. 6 will look.
Ash will also.
You gotta be
and
shitting me. I was 2 points off. You know what? Fuck you.
And that's. Wait, what am I rolling for this one?
You roll a d20.
I saw like.
Damn it, that's 1 off.
Hold on. I saw.
Okay.
17.
Yeah. What is your investigate?
My investigate? It's
Yes.
3.
No, add your.
Investigate to perception.
Yeah.
So that would be 10.
Yeah, you did not get it.
You have to
Can
get
I-
under your
can I-
number to get it.
Can I use like I see Jasper's ability. I see Ashburn's ability. Can I like
Oh, the rabbit's foot perk?
yes.
Yeah, use it.
Okay, great.
What does that do?
It lets you re-roll a roll without using a luck point.
Well, Squish didn't get it anyways. Since
Oh, so do I need to roll below a certain number?
Yes,
Yeah,
you need to
go
roll
below.
within your stat number.
Yeah, whatever you have, like for
If your
6, it's a
if your
10.
melee is 15, you have to roll 15 or within.
Okay.
Get higher than 15, it's beyond you, and therefore you fail the roll.
Okay.
And the lower the number, the better.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
which means a 1 is actually a critical success.
Oh. Okie dokie. I'll remember that.
So, okie dokie. So, those of you who managed to succeed to investigate, you see some sort of creature poking its way into the trailer, and in particular, you see the tail of it, and you realize that's gotta be a death claw, but it seems too small. Like, smaller than the average death claw, so probably a baby. And you hear from the radio, "Oh my god! Oh my god, what are you doing here? What the fuck? Where did you fucking come from?" And you hear the sniffling of this death claw inside the trailer. "Mr. Snuffles, you have found your way into the Lone Wolf radio trailer. You are investigating, you little beast, you. What could Snuffles be looking for?"
Well, Mr. Snuffles kind of, has been wandering around and, finding that trailer. Wanted to look in for food. Because, a death claw's gotta eat,
What do you want?
It's just, Snuffles kind of just like a, if it just looks up and just like a little snort. And you just poke, you're just trying to get in, just to look around.
Okay, anyone who's listening to the radio station, please, oh my god, come help me, there's a fucking death claw, oh my god, there's a fucking death claw, please help me, oh my god. I don't have a fucking,
Alright.
not one strong enough for this.
Oh, hold on.
What's happening?
OJ hops out of the car.
Orion looks at you, hop out of the carriage, like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'll make sure they're safe. 6 goes to follow OJ.
You running
It's like-
after to the Lone Wolf radio trailer?
I'm going to the Lone Wolf radio trailer. Yeah.
6 follows because they
Alright.
want to know what OJ is doing.
Ash is
No
gonna
worries.
follow because he wants to know what's up.
Y'all probably heard the radio. It was loud
Yeah.
enough to be heard throughout the carriage. So y'all heard the guy like, "Oh my god, there's a fucking death claw." You guys make it there in time to see this very tiny death claw by death claw standards, size of I believe a small bear.
Yes, a small bear.
Kind of sniffling at this man with fucking massive sideburns, who looks terrified out of his mind.
Oh,
Is
I have no fear, so I'm
Is this-
looking at this death claw.
This is honestly what they look like in the Mojave.
But a
This
baby.
is-
He's so
Oh.
cute.
Can I pull out an
Honestly, yes,
orange
they do.
and just attempt? I'm going to attempt to give orange to Mr. Snuffles.
Gib oring.
I have no
Okay.
fear.
You hold out an orange to Mr. Snuffles. Mr.
Oh,
Snuffles,
yes,
what
I
do you
do.
do?
Snuffles, I imagine the attention was like brought to the group that came in, came into for the door, and I'm seeing like the offered orange from OJ, and just like slowly approaches OJ to sniff at the orange, just before, just taking the whole thing and starts eating it.
OJ kind of claps happily.
That worked.
OJ gives a thumbs up at the guy.
He gives like a very shaky thumbs up back, just like, what the fuck is a Deathclaw doing here?
Ashburn's gonna pipe up, be like, I don't know, but it's so cute.
Can I
Maybe it
can
got
I
it is
look
little.
on the Deathclaw?
What do you want?
Can I look around on the Deathclaw to see if, like, there's anything? Because they seem.
Well, you look
Check
over
if
the
it is-
Deathclaw and you do see something wrapped around like its ankle, like a collar almost, but like it's too small to go around the neck. So
OJ leans down to look at the collar.
Mr. Snuffles.
OJ tilts their head, but then looks back at the group that followed OJ and points at the ankle collar.
What the hell?
Ash is gonna look at the collar and be like, Mr. Snuffles.
So, did somebody take care of it before, or?
OJ shrugs and just kind of nods.
What do we do with it?
Domesticated Deathclaw.
Who the fuck domesticates a Deathclaw?
I mean,
Snuffles.
That-
Snuffles, like, just hearing that voice, kind of just looks back at the the lone wolf. The person that was doing, like, the lone wolf radio thing. Just like a little snort.
Can OJ pet Mr. Snuffles?
I mean, you're allowed to. Yeah, you don't have to ask me.
OJ,
You can.
OJ, yeah, that's what I'm asking Vivi. OJ puts hand on Mr. Snuffles and starts petting.
Snuffles actually appreciates the thing. I imagine when OJ starts petting Snuffles actually you can start hearing like a bit of raspy like purring from this Deathclaw.
Oh,
No, come
OJ
on.
loves
This
this
does this.
OJ immediately hugs this Deathclaw.
Um,
Are you guys?
OJ.
Are you gonna like take him? Are you gonna keep him? I don't. I mean, go ahead. Free Deathclaw! Yay! Shit! And he's like looking at his radio. And he's like, "Oh god, I haven't been broadcasting. No, wait, my fans."
I think they'll understand.
No worries, we take tiny little lizard.
Yes.
I love this Deathclaw. I love you,
Okay.
Mr. Snuffles.
Who knows? Might make for good meat later.
Oh, we aren't going to kill it.
OJ is just
Look at it. It's defenseless.
whips over.
Actually, wait. Eat baby, right?
Yeah. Could raise it and maybe make it help fight other Deathclaws if we need it.
No. We're mommy. Mommy Deathclaw usually not far behind.
Oh! Yeah, we should probably just get them away from this place.
Please.
OJ kind of like pats their legs like, and then with
Snuffle, like the gets pat, just tilts his head.
I feel like.
That OJ.
Oh.
okay, OJ like gets up, kind of starts walking towards the.
Wait, maybe we should let somebody talk to Orion about this before we just walk back up.
With that, immediately Ash is out the door, like, Mr. Orion!
Ash, please.
What?
Oh, dear.
We found a baby Deathclaw!
You found
Oh.
a fucking what?
It's a baby?
And his name is Mr. Snuffles!
Eat tiny lizard!
Oh,
You
God.
already named it?
What the fuck?
It had a collar!
Alright. Six turns around, just like, OJ, let's bring this one over and see what the real reaction is.
OJ kind of beckons Mr. Snuffles as they're walking.
Wait,
His
wait, wait,
little
wait, wait.
whistles.
The radio guy actually calls to you as you're leaving, like, if you're going to Goodsprings, maybe tell some of the people there to I don't know, tune into Lone Wolf 2.0. We're a new radio station.
OJ does
Sure.
an okay.
Me will do that when me remember how to count.
I'll make sure to tell anybody I try to trade with.
Cool, thanks. Yeah.
Okay,
No problem.
actually, before they go, OJ does run back, and then like hands the dude an orange.
Oh,
Payment.
cool, awesome. And he snacks.
I
He starts peeling the orange. Yeah. Also, fair warning for when this recording gets uploaded, my microphone fucking fell for a second. So that's gonna be on the recording.
oh,
Let it be.
Nothing you can't fix in post, I guess.
I
Or
guess
not.
so. Or I'm lazy. It'll depend. So, you guys go back to the carriage with the fucking baby Deathclaw?
I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, six
Yes.
Six wants to take point with it, like going in front of OJ. But
I,
Ash is already at the carriage, kind of like bouncing excitedly, like, he's so cute, his name is Mr. Snuffles, and he's really
Oh, God.
domesticated.
You know, I forgot to mention on that orange, but like, it had on the peel, like something scribbled in it and said like OJ's orange.
his brand.
Kevin in the caravan, or rather the carriage, sees the Deathclaw approaching and starts scrambling to get out. Like, no, and he is like running. He is running away.
Don't
No,
stop.
no, scaredy man. You no go anywhere.
Yeah, it's harmless.
He is too far
At
away
least
to hear
this
you.
is.
Oh.
Snuffles go to
That's so
follow
die.
the person.
Roll move.
Good thing.
No.
Good thing Snuffles has a move in 20.
Oh dear.
Oh
Please no. Please no.
So it succeeds anyways.
no! Kevin is running up the road like, oh god. And then he turns and sees Snuffles bounding at him. Snuffles, what do you do?
Uh-oh.
Snuffles
Can
probably
Six
looks really
follow him?
I was
happy.
about to heck it approach Kevin. It's
Just running up to Kevin? Do you like tackle him? What do you fucking do?
no, it's just he just wants to go. He wants to see Kevin. Just like he sniff him.
Can Six go up to get over to them?
Squish, actually. Can Squish just approach, like, Snuffles and just pick them up like a cat?
Oh my
Yes,
God.
you'd have to roll move to get to them.
Okay,
because they're
hold on.
currently bounding towards Goodsprings. Like,
Six.
Okay, hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Can Six go as well to make sure Kevin doesn't get tackled?
roll move.
OJ's just sitting in the cart now.
OJ sips his juice.
Squish succeeds.
You run up to Snuffles
Damn
and
it.
just pick up Snuffles in your arms.
Ha! Good little lizard.
And he starts petting Snuffles like a cat.
Snuffles kind of just takes this as he's being carried. There's a little bit of struggle, but but kind of just settles down and being petted.
They're like an unruly fat cat that doesn't like being picked up.
Yeah.
They just end up agreeing with it.
Like, okay,
The
this is
wiggles.
fine.
Yeah, Orion has the cart like moving up to you guys now, and it's just like, well, I guess we'll see shithead in town, and he's motioning towards Kevin, still running up to Goodsprings.
Oh. Ha! Scaredy man run fast. Ha!
He'll probably never get in this wagon again.
Orion is not nice. So you guys continue up to Goodsprings. And as you enter the town, you see it is pretty bustling with people. There's a couple of musicians. Yeah, Maki's just chilling in the caravan. He's just like, well, there's a fucking Deathclaw. Great. Maki is taking it in stride. Maki is watching Kevin and it's just like, oh boy.
Maki's making sure Kevin doesn't just run out and never come back.
Maki is like, I should have had a better grip on that boy. But. So you guys make it to Goodsprings. It's there's like a couple of street musicians playing guitars at the side of the road. There's some traders set up. There's the general store. There's a saloon. There's many houses, some farms. There's a big house up the way across the road from a gas station.
Oh no.
So you guys are in Goodsprings, and Orion stops the cart. A shack of some kind. A shack, and then aside from the shack is like a little farm area. There's some Brahmin. For those unversed in Fallout lore, Brahmin are basically cows, but they have two heads. They're mutated cows. There's some Brahmin and a couple of rad chickens.
Rad chicken.
Actually, in that little farm area by the shack. And the cart pulls to a stop and is like, this is our stop for the night. We're gonna spend the night here and then keep going in the morning. So enjoy Goodsprings while you can. And as Orion's about to keep talking, oop, that's my mic moving. Anyway, as Orion's about to keep talking, he's interrupted by a call from further down this little farm. I can't do the grumble that this voice has, but it's very gravelly. The voice calls out, "Oh, sweetie!" And Orion like cringes and is like, "Oh God, no, fuck!" And you guys see a massive super mutant, a blue super mutant. You know them to be called Nightkin. They're a variant of super mutant. This massive Nightkin running over, and she picks up Orion in her arms and hugs him and is like, "Oh, sweetie. Oh, my little star." And he's just silently accepting this hug from the big super mutant lady, and he says, "Hello, Grandma." And she sets him down, and she says, "You brought friends over, little friends," and she's very excited to see all of you. And she offers her hand to everyone, like, my name is Lily, but you can all call me Grandma."
Six immediately shakes her hand. Just good day to you, Miss Lily.
Squish gently puts down Snuffles and shakes her hand.
Hello, my name's Squish.
"Oh, hello, sweetie." And she's just very, very sweet and happy to see you all. And she's like, "You're gonna be staying here for the night, aren't you?" And Orion's like, yes. Lily here is an old friend of Six, so her shack is where we're gonna be spending the night while we're here.
Ash is very excited and immediately latches onto her like, "You're so pretty!"
"Oh, stop, darling. You're so nice to me." And she, like, with her very large hand, starts patting you on the head and ruffling your hair. And your hair is very ruffled now, but she's given that grandma look.
Mr. Six taps his eyes together, just like, there's another six?
"Oh, yeah, that's, Orion looks at Mr. Six and is like, "That's the name of the person who runs Vegas, the courier."
Oh, did not know that.
Would Ash know of Six?
Fuck no, baby.
You know of me.
Fuck no, baby.
You know of A6.
You know of the courier who runs New Vegas, but not many people know them outside of the name the Courier, unless they've met them in person, to which they know that their name is actually Six.
Okay.
We can count up to that number.
Oh, that's so good, sweetie! And Lily, when Squish says that, gives like a tiny little applause. She's very proud of you, Squish.
Ash does the same. He's like, good job!
Yes, good.
As I imagine once he was put down, Snuffles kind of approaches Lily, just curious, just...
Oh, you have a pet doggy! And she leans down to pet Snuffles.
Snuffles appreciates the pets.
Well, you all can come down here whenever you'd like to spend the night, but there's so much to do in Goodsprings. You should explore. If any of you need help with anything, you can probably go up to Stimpak's house. And she points to that big house a little bit up the hill.
Who's that?
And before Lily can answer, someone else does. Stimpak's the town medic. You turn and you see a nice-looking lady. She seems to have some red hair, combat armor, and she's followed by a dog. Looks almost kind of like a husky type of dog. She has her hands on her hips as she approaches, and she's like, "Hey, Grandma." And Lily's like, Hello, Sunny. My little Sunny." And the lady, known as Sunny, smiles, and she looks at you all and she says, "Got told you guys would be stopping in. Yeah, Stimpak up there in that house. She's the town medic. Actually, she's needed some help lately, but I haven't been able to give it. If you guys would be interested in doing a little bit around town while you're here, I'd be sure to pay you back for your work. Just stop by the saloon and I'll pay you."
Ooh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Or, you
Wait.
can stop by the saloon for a drink.
If only I could.
Well,
I'm sure we got, I don't know, motor oil?
Oh yes, that could work.
before he does anything, though, Squish goes up to Millward and is like,
Can me have Quackbait back, please?
Absolutely. And he carefully hands Quackbait back. So you eat all the fruit.
Good Quackbait. Granny,
Yes, dearie.
can you look after Quackbait while me go to town?
Oh, of course, dearie. Of course. And she very gingerly takes Quackbait and is like, "Oh, what a sweet little baby." She very happily takes Quackbait inside her shack, her home. She leaves the door open so you guys could come in and drop anything off that you might like to, or maybe spend time there. Kevin, you guys actually see Kevin is already in there, and he looks terrified, and he's like, "Hi, guys."
Hey,
You're not
scaredy
coming out,
man.
aren't you?
Hi!
Go and approach Kevin.
Can
Oh God, why
Six
did you
like
bring
go
it with
in
you?
front
Why did you
of
bring it with you?
Snuffles?
Bad
Six goes in front
doggy!
of Snuffles, just like no, please, no.
Bad doggy, no!
He's
Why did
like
you bring
putting
it with
his
you?
because it's harmless. It's literally it's just like
He's
a dog.
domesticated.
Yes, it's got a collar.
Yeah.
It didn't try to kill us when we got close to it, so I took that as a good sign.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Yes. You know, we can let them in right here so they can come and say hello.
No,
Would you like that? Snuffles, would you like to say hello?
Snuffles.
No, I'm going to stay in here. I'm going to stay in here. Oh my God, Grandma, please shut the door. Please shut the door. Oh my God, Grandma.
Snuffles thundering
Six starts to lightly move out of Snuffles' way.
Lily, at the insistence of Kevin, is like, oh, this is a little rude. I'm sorry. And she shuts the door in front of you guys because Kevin is so insistent.
Dang it.
I imagine by then Snuffles kind of ends up headbutting a little bit at the at the front door. if we're just gonna
It's okay,
don't
doggy.
give him like a
He'll be with us before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to say hello all you want.
OJ is sad.
Oh,
so
OJ.
OJ's sad.
OJ really
Aw.
likes Snuffles.
Snuffles just gonna ends up like
Aw.
looking back at the rest of the crew, just you know.
I have.
Makia actually hops out and walks past Snuffles and gives a little pat on the head, like, "All right, little guy, I'll make sure he's okay." And he actually goes to slip into Lily's house. You know, just like, I'm gonna keep him company, make sure he doesn't, I don't know, explode. He's so high strung, he's gonna snap at one point. And Makia enters the shack.
So, I'd say 6 looks at Snuffles just like, would you like to come and earn money with me? Big lizard thing, Snuffles?
Snuffles, you're not sure if it's like if he can understand commands from 6 or anyone, but you do see Snuffles kind of just go get away from the front door and kind of like look up to Mr. 6.
Yes.
OJ, by the way, looks at Mr. 6 at the mention of.
You want to join us, OJ? I'm going
OJ
to
nods.
Oh, okay. I need to get a little more caps if I want to start looking for trading.
So, here are your options, folks. There's that house that apparently belongs to the town medic. There's the gas station just across the road from it. There's the general store and the saloon. Everything else is looks to be houses for people in town. Although some people seem to have set up their own little trader stalls in front of their homes. There's also some hustle and bustle, specifically like right beside the saloon, of people who seem to be coming and going and offering their own wares. And then along the street, there is also a duo of people playing guitar and singing.
Ash is immediately drawn to the duo.
OJ is
OJ.
looking for a place to put up their stall.
OJ, I will come back. I'm going to see if any of them have Mr. Handy parts. And 6 goes to look around like the place.
Wait. Millward? That name?
Yeah, that's my name.
You know tools, right? You help me get tools for teaching?
Actually, that's not a bad idea. You can help me locate a gun, because I think I friggin' need one.
Oh, you need boomstick? Me help you get boomstick.
Nothing special, just probably a little pistol.
But that's so tiny. Why not big boomstick?
I've never been very good with a gun. I may as well, I don't know. We'll see what we find.
Yeah.
As you all are going your separate ways, looking at merchants of all kinds, Snuffles is kind of left in the dust. Snuffles, do you follow anyone in particular?
Oh god, where are they?
If not, as the others start leaving, that one lady, Sunny, looks at Snuffles and is like, "Well, you're a weird sight. You're not a dog, but I do have some treats that I give to my old girl here and her pups. So maybe I could have some treats for you too."
You don't really. Okay, you don't see like the peoples and like Mr. Snuffles, but if there were, it would have gone a little wide. Just hearing the word treats, and just kind of approaches.
Oh, that's got you interested, huh, little buddy? Well, shoot. Okay, come on. And she motions for you to follow her. her dog walks ahead of her, and she leads you, Snuffles, to the saloon. You enter the saloon, and all eyes are on you instantly. There's some soft jukebox playing. You can hear some music. You don't know which station it is. You're just a little Deathclaw. You can't differentiate radio stations. As the DM, I can tell you all, it's playing Radio New Vegas. But she leads you into the saloon, and at all the staring eyes, she looks at all the patrons and is just like, he's harmless. And some of them just kind of leave it at that and go back to chilling with the people they're sitting with or chilling at the bar. The bartender looks at Sunny and is like, we're serving Deathclaws now. That, shit. Ain't that something? You want me to, like, drag out the dog? The dog treats? Yep, that's exactly what I want you to do. All right. Is he paying, or is this just a little gift? I think this can be a gift. Come on. It's just a little baby. Yeah, that thing's gonna grow up big one fucking day. It's gonna... Ooh. One day it's not gonna be able to fit through the door. Yeah. But, while he can, let's treat him nice, you know? And, the dog, is actually sniffing at you, Snuffles.
Snuffles is honestly curious with this dog just he's sniffing back, just like.
The dog steps back a bit before licking your snoot.
Snuffles kind of like tilts his head, someone just looking at the dog, just having like the snoops like licked, and then tries to give like a lick back, sort of like a mutual sort of thing.
The dog gets very excited at this action and kind of taps her paws a bit, and you have made a new friend.
Oh.
Congrats, you are now friends with Cheyenne, a very old doggy.
This God. I imagine by then, like, Snuffles just starting to go around, like, Cheyenne, just kind of just wanting to play now, just.
As the treats for Snuffles are getting pulled out, Sunny looks at you two getting a little playful and is like, oh, now Cheyenne's an old girl. She can't play so good anymore, but, out back, maybe you could, Cheyenne, why don't you show her your pups? And
oh God, I
Sunny,
I'm sorry.
That's valid.
Fucking snort.
Snuffles is a sniffly baby. Does a little snuffle.
Snuffle does sniffle.
A big snuff.
Snuff. Cheyenne has pups,
Snuff.
yes. Cheyenne's an old girl now.
What do the pups have names?
Not yet. They're fairly recent.
Oh,
She's an old mama.
I want to name pups. They're good. They sound good already, and I don't even know who they are, what they are. Like,
They're just puppy.
The
they're
puppy.
Puppies. Cheyenne, you're
It's puppy
puppies.
time.
I don't even know them, but I love them.
Uh-oh, gamers. Puppy time.
Pupper time.
That's Ash every time Snuffles does anything. He's just like, ooh.
The only person who's actually being nice.
Babies!
Yep, Cheyenne and Puppers.
Oh my
Cheyenne and
goodness.
Puppers. And while we're doing this, I am looking for style.
I'm sorry.
Cheyenne.
Sorry about that. They're doing like healthy and safety inspections today.
That's okay.
That is okay. Are you good to continue?
Okay, I'm going to continue. Where do we left off?
So, you get led to the back door of the saloon by Sunny. She opens it so that you guys can go outside. And back outside, you see a kid sitting playing with around 5 puppies. And the kid looks over and sees Snuffles and looks very scared and very in awe all at once. And Sunny walks over and just like, "Hey, kiddo, mind if they join you?"
Is that I've never seen one. Is that what?
And Sunny's like, yeah, that's a Deathclaw. And she's like, "Ooh."
Ah,
And the kid walks over to Snuffles and tries to hug Snuffles.
Oh. Snuffles just taking this hug. Snuffles just taking this hug. I imagine like Snuffles is being like hugged like around the neck sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Snuffles is taking it. It's just like a little snort, just like.
And the kid lets go, and this little girl, she goes back to the puppies, and the puppies are all crowding around Snuffles now, sniffing and jumping, and one of them yips. They all look very similar to Cheyenne. They are clearly her pups. And they're clearly wanting to play with you.
I imagine at first like Snuffles is like a little off put by like the puppies, but then just just kind of like sniffing at them. You just can you kind of gets used to them. And just it's like essentially it's just like okay, just want to start playing with them.
Oh, so Snuffles starts essentially running around and letting the puppies chase him, I imagine.
Yeah.
Cheyenne watches, sits down next to the girl, and the girl sits down next to Cheyenne and kind of lays on Cheyenne a bit. And Sunny sits beside them and is like, not a bad day at all. And with that done, next we go to Ash. So you said you were approaching the musicians.
Mhm.
So there are 2 guys. One of them has a guitar and one of them is singing. And they're playing some kind of country-esque song. Singer is going hard. Very hard. He's got a pretty decent voice. They finish and take a bow for the few people that were standing around listening.
He's like immediately like clapping, like he looks very excited.
Well, now that's a fan.
You guys sound amazing.
Ah, jeez, that's oh man, that's real nice of you.
I don't get out much, so I don't really get to see a lot of customers and whatnot. But here, and he pulls it. He goes into his satchel and pulls out a couple caps.
Ah, thanks. And they take it very appreciatively.
Mm-hmm.
The singer's the one who's doing most of the talking. The other one is kind of just like nodding appreciatively.
How'd you learn to play like that?
Well, years of practice. There's well, I mean, I'm talking for him. He don't talk much. But we kind of just sat down and figured out what sounded good, and then just kind of went with that.
Mm-hmm. Do you, he's fidgeting with his hands and kind of like, do you guys take requests?
Oh, well, what song am I here?
And he thinks for a moment. Have you ever heard Ballad of the Alamo?
Oh, shoot, they play that one on New Vegas radio, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shoot, I think I can remember it. How's it go? And then, his partner starts strumming the guitar a bit, getting into the sound of it before they do, in fact, start playing. They play for you. And when the song comes to a close, they both take another bow.
And he's like even clapping even harder than before. Like he's very easily excitable from what it seems.
He's like, "What's your name, kid?"
Oh, he holds out his hand, very like his elbow is like fully extended. And Devereaux Ashburn.
Dever. Can I just call you Ash?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Everybody
And
calls me Ash.
they both shake his hand at the same time.
Gives a nice vigorous handshake.
Well, if you like us, you ought to maybe spread some word about us wherever you're going.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had much of a chance to spread our music outside of Goodsprings.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I don't think I got your name.
Well, my name's Billy.
Mm-hmm.
And this here is Ram.
Mm-hmm. Billy and Ram.
Yep. We're the Rock Boys.
Rock Boys.
They do a little pose, Ram with his guitar. And and Billy just kind of thumbs up. And like, got any way to help us get our music out a little better?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'd be happy to help.
Well, my job is a courier. I tend to move around a lot. Well, now.
No shit. Hold on. And Billy reaches into Ram's pocket, pulls out a piece of paper, and it has like their names written on it, and some very crude doodles of them. And it's like, maybe, I don't know, make some flyers of this, post them around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do that, no problem. And he gladly takes the little doodle. He's like, oh.
If you're heading up to New Vegas, you know, put in a good word.
Gives him a nice salute, like, yes, sir.
You have made a couple of friends now.
Yay, friends.
That. OJ, are you wanting to continue with what you had planned to do, or are you wanting in?
I want to say, like, after looking around for a bit, seems like there's a lot of stalls, and they're kind of just like, I don't see any blank area. But the music does intrigue them, and they saw that Ash walked over there, or well, ran over there. So they go and check.
Well, hey there, stranger.
They wave.
Ram looks at OJ and waves.
They kind of just look at the two. They can't say anything. They don't say anything, but they're just like tilting their head and pointing.
You got a request or anything you want us to play, or?
They shrug.
You don't talk much?
They kind of just shake their head, yeah.
Ram smiles at that and points a thumb at himself, like a Me Too thing.
OJ kind of waves at that. They're just like, yeah.
So, if you can't tell us a request, we'll just play whatever good song comes to mind.
They do an okay hand at that.
And they start playing another song. This one's a little faster paced. It's like, but all the stars in Texas ain't got nothing on your eyes when we say let's hit it one more time, you know. And play that kind of song, and they finish. Once again, take a bow, and they're like, well, mute stranger, we hope you've enjoyed.
OJ claps their hand at that. They kind of just clap their... And they look.
Something bugging you, pal?
They think for a moment, then using their Pip-Boy, they kind of actually switch to the Lone Wolf radio channel, and they point at that and point at...
The radio this time is actually playing music. You can just hear, give me a kiss to build a dream on, you know. And they look at it like, oh, is that like that's a radio station, but what about it?
They kind of point in the general direction of where it was. And then they point back at them.
It's that way? Like where they're broadcasting?
They nod.
Well, shoot. You suggesting we go over there?
They nod.
How does that sound, Ram? And Billy looks at Ram, and Ram looks back at Billy and kind of just like quiet nod. Just yep. So, well, I know where we're heading. Let's oh, there's geckos down that way though, ain't there? Let's pick up some new guns real quick. And they wave goodbye to you. They're like heading towards the traders, like, thanks for the advice and for the help.
They wave and they
Ash
do a
is
thumbs
probably
up.
still standing there the whole time, and he goes, "Bye."
Bye.
Wait, Ash was standing there the whole time.
Yes.
Fucking Ash.
Ash was just letting the exchange happen. Like, yep.
He was
God
very excited for OJ making friends, so he didn't want to like say anything. He was like, "Hey."
Inexplicable. Okay, accidentally, slightly an asshole. God damn. Suffers.
So, Billy and Ram go off. The Rocket Boys are off to get new guns and then head off towards Lone Wolf. So, I believe Squish and Millward were going off to see traders or merchants or the general store, but Six was also going off to find stuff. So, would you mind if I paired all y'all together? You're going on a little shopping trip.
Sure.
On our
What
day at the
fucking
mall.
shopping?
And losers were going shopping. They get back into the wagon with Orion.
Wow. So, you guys are all walking down some of the traders. There are a couple who have guns, and one of them in particular seems to be someone who's selling robotic scrap. It's a girl with a bandana tied around her head, and there's another girl behind her, and that girl, she's got curly hair and very dark skin, and she walks over to the other girl at the stall and is like, oh, shoot. This stuff is heavy. Why do we sell this stuff again? Honey, well, I know why we sell this stuff, but come on. They have robotic scrap and seems to be some weaponry, or at least weapon modifications, actually.
Six immediately starts flying over.
The girl with the bandana looks at Six and is like, oh, hey, Andy.
Hello there. You wouldn't by chance have any Mr. Handy parts by chance? Would you?
Nothing on the table, but maybe in our little storage. And you see that there's a couple trunks behind them that clearly have like stored extra parts. But we don't have any handy stuff, then we could still at least try to make something work out of what we got here. I'll check. And the girl with the bandana goes to check the trunks. Meanwhile, the other girl with the curly hair kind of like is sitting there and she's like, "So what's your story?"
Honestly, I was looking for one warehouse, and I'm starting to think it is not in the Mojave.
What, General Atomics? Yeah, there's not a whole lot of that in the Mojave, buddy.
I think I went the wrong way originally, and I believe I was too stubborn to admit it to myself.
Oh, that's a shame. But maybe we can still help you. Even without handy parts, we could give you parts from some other robot.
I will take anything, honestly. I won't even need arms at this point. You could give me legs, and I don't care.
Well, the girl who was looking in the trunks comes back over and she's like, "Well, I don't have an arm necessarily, but I do have." And she puts on the table what looks to be a very, very like rough-looking, patched together gun of some kind that could attach to an arm. And she pulls out other scrap and is like, "I could rig up a fake kind of, I guess, prosthetic Mr. Handy Arm and then put this gun on it for you."
That would be amazing. What does it shoot?
Oh, it's a normal laser pistol type of fire.
Would you by chance have a spare robotic hand then? Because he raises up his other hand with the flamer and just, if anything, I could honestly just replace one of these with an actual hand and then have the laser gun then. If you have it.
We could make you a hand. I am warning you, this is going to be a little costly. Do you have the caps for it? Or, you know what? I'll give you a discount if you trade us the flamer.
Oh, I suppose if we'll trade for it, then yes. That doesn't seem that bad.
So we'll say that you get the laser gun for free because you're trading us the flamer in return.
Mm-hmm.
And then the arm and the extra hand. I've got to set it all together, and then the price for the parts. It's still going to be a little expensive. Maybe you have friends who could help you, I don't know, take the price, or...
His eyes flick back towards Millward and Squish. Just, would either of you be able to help me out on this?
You two, meanwhile, were just looking at a nearby trader who was selling guns. So you were just looking at some pistols, some handguns, stuff like that, when Six interrupts with, "Can you help me?"
How much do you need?
His eyes flick back to the two. How much is it?
I'd say the whole job, 300.
Ooh.
Oh god. I'm pretty sure I would only need about an extra 100.
I'll throw that in.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I mean, if we want to get this job done, we want you in tip-top shape, right?
Yes, but I didn't expect. Millwood, I owe you now. I'm in your debt.
Millward shrugs.
Oh, it's nice to have such good friends. She gives a little wave at Millward, just like, "Hi."
Millward waves back.
So,
Hello.
hi! You're a big fella.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna get to work started on making this arm and this hand for you so that they function all nice and good. You can come back in, I don't know, an hour or two and it should be done.
That's fine. He's
If you need to ask around for us, because sometimes we go take a break or two, but we'll always be back here. Just ask for Kate and Carla.
I will remember. Thank you.
They give a little wave as you approach Squish and Milward again, and then Squish and Milward, the trader you were looking at the wares of, kind of clears their throat like, you guys wanted a handgun?
Yes, you have boomstick?
Boomstick's like a shotgun. I think I got a shotty.
Oh, good. Tiny friend need it.
A shotgun?
Can
Well, sure, I can get you a shotgun. You sure you're... I don't know how ghouls work. Will the kickback, like, rip your arms off, or...
I don't know. I've never handled one.
Oh, God.
I think he holds up his one arm. I mean, this arm's never been ripped off yet, so.
Oh, well, you should probably be sturdy enough to handle a shotgun, then.
All right. I guess if I do manage to hit something, I may as well hit it hard, right?
All right.
Yes.
He reaches back into his stock and pulls out a nice, normal shotgun. He's like, this bad boy's about 150.
Oh no.
Six looks away slightly.
I don't have enough anymore.
Sorry.
Nah, it's fine. I mean,
Do you
I guess I
need
could go for-
money?
We could see if there was any extra work around here.
I only need 25 calves, but then I'm broke.
Yes, we can see if there's any extra work, so then we can have extras.
Oh,
Sure, there was
the trader looks at you and he's like, yeah, I'll hold this for you if you just need a few extra caps. I'm pretty sure that the town medic said she needed help with something.
All right, let's help them out with that then.
Yes. Let's go and help out some people.
So, with that,
Really quick, we wanted to get tools for Squish.
Yes.
Kate and Carla, the other traders, are like, hi, we probably have tools. That guy just sells weapons.
Oh,
Let's get you some tools.
Oh, fuck!
come on. Where's...
Rip
Oh,
Dermis.
I've
The power-
paused my recording.
Sorry about that. Discord just decided to kick me out for some reason.
Oh, no.
Don't know why. I guess I blame Google. Anyways,
Yep.
so
Okay, Google.
Anywho, so Squish was like, you should.
So you good with boomstick, or you need smaller?
Oh, thanks to my little generosity, I kind of don't have enough anymore, so we're gonna see about that job and get some more caps.
But wait, you still need shooty.
Well, yeah, but if we do a job, then I'll have enough, right?
But you need shooty to do job. Unless you could hit things.
We don't even know what they need yet.
We could go see what the job entails and work accordingly.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are heading off to the medic's house?
Yeah.
Thank you for time.
The trader is like, no problem. I'll hold on to this shoddy for you.
Thank you.
So you guys are heading that way, and I believe Ash is also heading that way. OJ, are you also going that way?
Fuck it.
Guess we all going.
Everybody just meets up.
Meets up with them like,
Everybody-
oh, hey guys.
Snuffles, from where you were playing, you've probably played yourself out by now. You're just resting. You do see your squad walking up the road towards that house from where you're sitting, and Sunny nudges you and is like, oh, "There's your friends. You done playing?"
Snuffles kind of like gets up, seeing like the group, and it's gonna go over to them, you know.
Ash is immediately gonna make eye contact with Snuffles, be like, and open his arms and like complete like wide stance, like Snuffles.
Snuffles is gonna come on over to Ash.
Like tackle.
Yeah, just end up.
He's taking it in stride. He's like, yes.
OJ pets Snuffles' head, gives a big ol' rub. Good old.
Snuffles appreciates the rubs.
So
Ash is like giving him like tummy scratches, like, who's your good puppy? Who's your good puppy?
y'all. So you guys are enjoying your time with Snuffles as you continue up the path. You reach the door to this house and knock on it, and you hear, 1 second! And then the door opens, and you are greeted not by a person, but by what you know to be an iBot. And she looks at you, and she's like, oh, hello! You must be new visitors. I'm kind of having a rough time right now, but I can let you in and see what's wrong and do my best. And
Ash
for those-
steps forward and goes,
for those who want to
Yes.
see
yeah.
what she looks like, this is Stimpak.
Oh.
She kind of floats back to give you guys room to enter. And she's like,
Ash steps forward and gives her a salute, like, we're actually here to help.
oh, really? Good. Come inside. And she makes room for you to enter. And with that, you enter the house, and we're taking a break because it's break time.
Okay.
Right,
Break
because
time.
I need water
Dude.
for my paint.
Dear God.
We're recording.
All right, so you guys make it into the home of Stimpak. It's a pretty spacious home, which is strange because Stimpak's just an iBot. You don't really know if she really needs all the space, but it looks like a very lived-in house, actually. And she leads you all to the living room, and motions like, some of you guys can sit on the couch. I don't know if I have enough chairs for everyone.
Okay. Ash goes and
Okie dokie.
plops down onto the couch, basically dwarfed in comparison because he's tiny.
Snuffles kind of just goes by the couch and kind of just ends up laying down.
So, you guys said you wanted to help, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You need things smashed?
Oh, no. Opposite. I need something brought to me in one piece.
Really?
Well, some things. I got a favor from a friend of mine up in New Vegas. They helped pay for a shipment of Miss Nannies. I'm a good medic, but I'm also still just an iBot, you know? I thought having some Miss Nannies around would help me because I could give them medical know-how and they could be like my assistants whenever I have to help people who need medical assistance in Goodsprings. But the shipment still isn't here, and it was supposed to have been here like a week ago.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
It was coming up from the south, so I don't really know who could have intercepted it or why they would have.
More packages being intercepted.
Oh,
More packages?
Huh? Ash's ears perk up at this. Like, what do you mean?
Didn't your boss tell you? We
Mm-mm.
had to deal with an intercepted package from I don't remember what they're called.
The Powder Gangers.
Yeah, the Powder Kingers.
Ulysses didn't really tell me much. He kind of like fidgets with his hands, like, truth be told, this is actually my first mission.
You don't hear it, but OJ does a very deep inhale.
Well, I guess the best I could ask from you is that you investigate south of Goodsprings and see what you can find out.
Yeah,
I mean-
we can do that.
Yeah, that sounds easy enough.
I'd do it myself, but I'm the only medic in town and I can't risk getting hurt outside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for stopping by, and, sorry, I'm a little awkward with people. I can make coffee or, anything else you might want before you go. Does anyone need any healing?
I think I'm okay. I haven't really done anything.
Well, if you're ever in need of help, you can stop by here and I'll help patch you up.
Thank you.
Stimpack floats around a bit and then goes over to the pathway that leads back to the door. Like,
The sooner you do this, the better. I'm really worried that the longer it takes, the more those nannies might get hurt.
Oh, we don't want that.
okie dokie. We do this for you. You pay in shiny.
Oh, Caps, of course.
You can.
OJ does thumbs up.
Snuffles is not paying attention. I imagine that he's trying to like do this sort of like teething sort of thing at the couch.
Can someone come get your death claw?
OJ on that.
Six goes to tap it.
Come here, doggy.
Snuffles like immediately like his attention is drawn as a group.
Yeah.
And stops teething to approach them.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
OJ gives Snuffles a
Give Snuffles a
And
what?
nowhere heads out.
pat.
Snuffles.
so you guys head out. You've been told to investigate south, since that's where the shipment was coming from. You came from the south, so you'll actually be going down the path that you followed to get to Goodsprings.
This is a little frustrating, huh? Gotta backtrack a bit. Don't think Orion will want to help out.
Would anyone like to roll... I guess investigate would be the best roll for this.
Six would roll.
Could give it a try, but it's not good.
I just missed it. Are you fucking kidding me?
If anybody wants, Six's ability can give you a +2 to investigate.
I just did that, but can I say I used Gem's ability?
Oh,
Go for it.
Cool. I made
I
it.
just needed one less, and I would have gotten it.
Six is blind.
Snuffles is not.
I just used Six's
don't say
ability,
shit.
so I'm like, I'm good. I'm fine. I see it.
Squish rolled a goddamn 1.
Snuffles is distracted.
So, to those who succeeded, you think about it a little bit, and you're like, south. Maybe there's someone down that way who saw something. Squish, you instantly are like, oh, Radio Man.
All right, Mr. Radio Man.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
OJ gives a thumbs up.
With that, do you all head down the trail to Lone Wolf 2.0?
We go to
Six
Radio
will go.
Man.
6 will follow.
Snuffles is honestly instinctively following.
Good puppy.
Ash is
Ash, what?
Ash fucking dies, apparently.
Ash fell over and just died in an instant.
Jesus. So, Ash is following. Okay. So, you guys are going down the path. You see that trailer. It's starting to get to around sunset as you reach there. And, how do you approach the trailer?
Oh, you know that Snuffle feels very tempted to come in.
Shh, no doggy. Stay, doggy.
6 would just straight up go up and knock.
Oh, come in.
I believe we should leave Snuffles outside for a minute.
Snuffles just looks up at Mr. Snooks just a bit, but you can hear like an audible snort.
OJ gives a thumbs up, but like kind of stays behind with Snuffles.
Does anyone want to come in then with me?
Ash stops zoning out and goes, huh? Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. I am not a people person. This would have been horrible. Thank you.
So 6 and Ash enter?
Yeah.
Alright, you guys enter the trailer and you see that guy with the sideburns sitting by his table with his radio. And he looks at the door and he's like, oh, you guys again.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
We're actually, we're looking for a package. Or delivery, rather.
Delivery?
We're wondering if you knew anything about it.
Well, I don't know anything about any delivery. What? Like, do you know what it was, or?
It was a bunch of, Miss Nannies.
Oh, no, nope.
Are you sure?
Squints.
Are you sure you haven't seen them?
Roll speech.
Ooh. Please, God. 6. Are you kidding me? Wait a second, I have luck points. Wait, I'm using a luck point. I didn't even notice I had.
You know, it's a good thing I'm sitting outside because my speech is fucking 3.
Yeah.
OJ just looks. Okay, luck point again. I'm not taking it, getting the same number.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Okay, you gotta give Jem.
All right, I'm giving you the success. This is fucking ridiculous.
Thank you. Thank you, dear Lord.
What do you say to get more out of the radio host?
6 just looks at him, kind of blinks with one of his eyes. The other kind of looks back, just, yeah. I mean, if you don't know, it's probably a scent around here. We could bring the Deathclaw, our little friend, back in. See if maybe they know where it went.
No. That won't be. I don't want to see the Deathclaw again. Oh, wait. Did you say Miss Nannies? Haha, I totally, maybe might know about that.
Oh, do tell.
Ash kind of tilts his head like, wait, you were lying to us?
Look, okay. I may or may not have borrowed that delivery.
You stole it.
Yes, you stole it.
I did not. I was gonna.
Where are they?
They kind of. They went up the ridge, and he points outside. You see, like, there's a path up the side of this big rock formation, kind of like a small mountain-esque type of thing. But I was gonna go up and get him, but there's geckos up there.
Ah, okay.
I wanted fans. I wanted someone to listen.
That's extortion.
What? I wanted to at least get, just like, hey, hi there, Miss Nannies. I have cool holotapes. You should listen to my radio station.
Why not just go into the town and start telling people of your radio station?
Yeah.
Because then who would be here to run the station?
People can afford to have the station down while you're coming around and saying, I have a station, it's going to be up in a few minutes when I'm back.
Well, I'm nervous about people.
Actually, and he raises his hand like, actually, and he pulls out the paper and he holds it out to the guy like, here.
The Rockaboy?
The Rockaboy paper he got.
Yeah, he's
there's
like the Rockaboy.
There's the Rockaboys. They're on their way actually at some point to come see you.
Oh, like a couple of musicians?
Mm-hmm.
They want to do live performances for this station?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well that's cool and all, but what good is that if no one's listening to the station anyway?
I mean,
well, if the Rockaboys are on the station, won't more people want to listen in?
Maybe.
Especially because they're from Goodsprings.
Not. Yeah. Sure. That's something at least, I need something. That's why I got those nannies. Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of bad of you.
I get scared around people. I'm not good in town.
Mm-hmm. What's your name?
Wolf.
Oh, that does make sense.
Ah, the lone wolf.
Yeah, I'm a free spirit.
I thought you were gonna say you were a furry.
God, I wish I could have forgotten that word.
The furries don't exist in the wasteland, but that is a wild wasteland moment. There we go.
Six just looks over and just ignores that it was ever said.
I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Nothing happened.
Yeah. Sorry for. Anyway, yeah, the nannies are up there somewhere. I just haven't been able to go get them.
Okay. I can probably ask that Deathclaw and maybe OJ and Squish to come up and deal with them with me. Dash? Do you want to help deal with them as well?
Pauses for a moment. He pulls out his knife from his satchel. Will this help?
Oh dear. Nice.
Will it help?
I mean, yes, that apparently geckos, correct? He looks back over at Wolf.
Yeah, geckos make their nests up there usually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
can
Okay.
get through them. Bring the nannies back for stim pack.
And Ash looks over at Wolf, just, once you put yourself out there, you'll find out that people aren't so bad. And it'll get easier the more you do it.
Roll speech.
Alright. It's a D20, yeah?
D20. And you have to land within the number.
I believe in you.
Yep, my speech is 11
Alright.
total.
He kind of blinks at the statement and is just like, I might stop by town sometime, maybe.
He perks up and gives him a thumbs up, like, I believe in you.
No, thanks.
The Rockaboys are actually really friendly. And he looks very excited about it. Like, they played me my favorite song.
Oh, well, maybe we could have, I don't know, viewer requests.
That'd be cool. You could have people, message in and request songs.
Or, just have them send like a letter or something. Sure.
Fan
sure.
mail.
Yeah. I'll go into town and spread the word.
He holds
in
out
a
his
few
hand.
days.
He holds out his hand to shake his hand, like the arm extended, everything. I'm Ash, by the way.
Oh,
Emerald Ashburn.
he shakes his hand like, I already said my name.
Well,
And then
you got a friend in me.
Cool.
you're
Thanks.
a very friendly one.
I like making friends.
There's nothing wrong with it.
That wolf waves you goodbye.
Ash walks out. The guy in the trailer stole the Miss Nannies. Now they're up where the geckos are, and points up at the ridge.
Well,
Snuffles perks up the
Wait,
word
what?
I think he said he was planning on stealing them.
OJ was playing with Snuffles.
Mm.
OJ looks up also.
Okay, well maybe he didn't steal. He derailed them.
He
And
was
now they're in the
planning to
ridge.
steal them, but the geckos made a nest up there, so he didn't
Oh.
go.
Snuffles gets up and
At least
the word, like,
locating them was
geckos.
easy.
Snuffles, would you like to eat some geckos?
If there were pupils in eyes, it would have widened. Like Snuffles is honestly like a little
Pupils expand.
Snuffles is like just kind
Target acquired.
of just like
Target acquired.
kind of like looking around now.
Okay. Anyone want to join me as I take Snuffles up there for geckos?
Hey, just for
Right.
fun, can I roll to see if OJ knows what a gecko is? Because
Yeah.
they're stupid.
No worries.
Ash doesn't even know what a gecko
Oh,
is.
they
He's on
do!
board.
Gecko?
Oh, they do! They know what a gecko is!
Yep, you know what geckos are. They're big lizards.
OJ takes out their gun.
Oh,
Arms
good.
himself.
Ash has his knife out and excited, and he's like kind of a squat pose. He's like, all right, let's do this.
Codsworth reaches his hand over to Snuffles. Ew.
I'm sorry, Codsworth?
Codsworth, wait, did I really say?
Yeah.
You absolutely did.
Uh-oh.
Well, let it be known I accidentally mistake my own character's name. Six reaches
Codsworth,
out.
what are you doing in my narrative?
I'm sorry, I'm
Codsworth, you're
Codsworth
supposed to
now.
be in the Commonwealth.
What are you doing here?
I actually stole Mr. Six's identity.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Well done, Matt.
Six does reach out his hand to Snuffles. Just, you want to go up?
Snuffles is just like sniffing their hair, just like just looking up at Mr. Six.
I'll take that as a maybe.
And
Let's get going, just all of us. Why leave anybody behind?
Ash is
Yeah.
already walking towards the ridge, like, let's go, guys!
As you
starts
walk
moving
towards the
forward.
ridge, you hear like a hissing noise, and from one of the higher rocks, this thing jumps down at you. I need you to roll me a move.
Haha!
Good thing.
Oh look!
The move is 20.
Oh wait, god damn it!
Oh, I
What's
just
it?
got it.
My move.
Wait, we all need to roll move?
It was
I
only
just got
supposed to be Ash, but like,
Oh,
Right.
congrats on
just,
moving really
it's
well,
just-
everybody.
it's just under for me.
Everyone backs up.
Just under?
No, it's like just past the threshold.
What is your move?
11.
Okay, so everyone else, you see as Ash goes ahead, just not to quote a meme, but there's like this one video of a guy that's like, I think there's a raccoon in my engine, and then just jumps out on him.
Fuck!
Ash is like, hey, I think I hear a gecko. And the gecko just jumps on him.
Oh.
And just tries to sink its teeth into his shoulder.
He's immediately screaming and like
Can-
flailing his knife at him.
I'm gonna say
Can cut.
OJ probably.
Why am I?
Can I just straight up punch the gecko?
Well, first,
Oh, God.
Ash takes 3 damage from the
Okay.
bite.
Actually,
So-
wait, no, I'm gonna let Snuffles do something because I heard BB speak.
I was about to say Snuffles was about to go tackle the shit out of the gecko and, you know.
You're gonna be tackling Ash too, you realize that, right?
Oh, wait.
I guess Snuffles doesn't care.
Since-
Go ahead, Snuffles.
I was gonna say if Six could
so-
pull the gecko off of him.
What do I need to do?
Squish could pull the gecko off.
That's a
I
melee.
was just gonna fucking punch the gecko. I don't give a shit.
Just grab the gecko.
You miss and punch Ash right in the face.
Roll then? Or,
Y'all just dogpile onto the thing, thinking you're hitting the gecko, but you're actually
Squish is
hitting
moving real quick.
oh, mhm.
You pull the gecko off of Ash, and you're now holding it. What do you do with it?
Pop its head.
You just squeeze its head in your fist, and its body just kind of fresh meat. There you go,
Yeah.
Ash
Snuffles.
is now
Just going to
covered
snap
in
its neck.
viscera.
Snuffles like immediately goes over to the gecko. Gecko's body just starts chomping.
Ah! Oh no! Down, doggy! Down, doggy!
Nope, doggy's eating.
What? Okay.
Squish rips off tail, gives it to Snuffles.
Oh,
I thought you were just going to snap its
Snuffles
neck.
takes the tail and
That's
starts ripping it apart.
Ash is on the ground covered in the viscera from the popped head, like, great.
Six
Head have
reaches
worst
out-
meat!
Six reaches down to try and help him up.
Thank you. And he gets up, he's like, alright, let's keep going. And he just keeps walking.
Oh,
Everyone, I
wait.
need you to do 2 rolls for me.
What else?
Move to see how fast you can get up the ridge, and investigate to see if you can spot any nannies.
Can I do that too? Or is that everybody?
That's my move.
Everybody.
That's my move.
Okay.
Oh god, investigate.
Oh my god!
You said investigate, right?
Yep, move
I
and
got a
Holy
I got
fucking
a 1
shit,
for
OJ!
move.
So Squish saw nothing.
Holy fuck, OJ!
I got a 1 for
I-
move, but I didn't get
I
investigate.
lost my thing. Can I roll again?
Oh, I succeeded. Yes. Oh,
I got
lost
a
my thing 'cause
four
it
and a
got
2.
I
Buried.
got a 3 and a 4.
Jasper, you do
Just
realize
roll.
that scrolling up is an option, right?
No, I mean, I know, but like,
I mean, I know what your number is. It was 17.
okay. That was for move. I didn't think like
I just rolled 2 at once, and yeah.
that's what I wanted to do, but
I'm surprised that worked.
can my
Same.
investigate passed?
So, those of you who succeed and move, you managed to get pretty far along the ridge without running into any more geckos. those of you who succeed in investigate, you do see up ahead, tucked away in a little rocky, like, not a cave, but like an opening in some of the rock on the ridge, tucked away are about 3 nannies that are in clear defensive mode and surrounded by a couple of geckos. Now, those of you who succeeded in move are close enough to attack those geckos. Those who failed, you are intercepted by 3 geckos. So, if you failed your move, put your name in chat.
6 got 1. Power.
Deadass, was it only Ash?
Well,
Yeah,
Good
Ash
lord.
got left behind and is now there's 3 geckos intercepting. So you have a dilemma, those above. You can either help the nannies or help Ash.
6 goes back to help Ash.
Millward too. 6. Me and you will go back and help Ash.
Yeah. Specifically,
Oh, I feel like
he readies. Wait, did he already take the flamer off when they were trading, or
No.
okay, he raised the flamer.
Okay, so Ash,
Mm.
Millward, and 6 roll me a d20.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Jam!
sorry,
D20.
sorry. It kind of cut out for me for that second, and I didn't hear you.
We have our player order. Millward, there's 3 geckos. What do you do?
Well, Millward has a machete. He's gonna use it. He's takes a swing.
Which one? There's one in the middle, one at the right, and one at the left.
I guess the one on the right.
Alright, take a swing. That's a melee.
That's a success. Yeah.
It isn't. So this is the part where I introduce enemies have it too. Did I? Oh shit. So damage threshold is a number that the enemy has that you have to roll higher than in order to hit them.
Oh.
So I have to roll lower than my melee, but still higher than their damage threshold?
Yes.
Oh,
And it's the same with enemies attacking you. So if you see a roll and I say it hits, look at your damage threshold and make sure that it doesn't. But
No, it fucking loses.
since this is still an early session and this is like a new concept that I am introducing in terms of introducing it to you, I will say that the gecko's damage threshold is 5, just a solid 5.
Okay.
So the only thing that bypasses the damage threshold is if you get a 1, which is like a critical success. You do try to swing and you do hit, but it doesn't seem like it phases the gecko much. Maybe your machete is just a little too blunt to cut through the skin.
He sucks at using machetes. God damn it.
F.
Ash, what do you do?
I'm gonna take a stab at the far left gecko.
Okay. With your knife?
Yeah.
That's a melee.
Ooh. Not at all.
Stinky. So you try to slash and it just sidesteps you and you stumble past it. And that gecko turns to look at you as you pass and tries to chomp its little chompers into your leg.
Uh-oh. Well,
Bitch, it chomps.
bitch, it fucking chomped.
Crawl.
Just,
And, that's nasty damage. I'm so sorry.
yeah. Hey, guys.
Okay.
Little help?
On the way.
Does Ash like make a scream when that happens or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's baby. Just not
Squish.
like pain.
Squish immediately hears that and goes running back.
Squish, roll me a d20. So you're a bit at the end of the turn order, but you do run over. So there's another gecko. Turns to Millward. This is the one that you hit, Millward. And it tries to jump onto you. It fucking fails. You jump aside and it just kind of goes like plamming into the ground. Like bleh.
Just face
Lord.
points.
Yep. And now it's Six's turn.
6 readies the flamer and just sprays at the closest gecko.
It's probably the one in the middle because the other two are preoccupied with your friends. So, roll me ranged.
Okay. I have luck. I'm using my final luck point on this.
Okay.
No, I keep getting 15 on.
Why don't you use Ash's rabbit's foot?
I will if this fails.
Can rabbit's foot be used more than once?
It's once for each person.
Ah, okay.
Six.
Hey, that's your name. So, you aim and fire. And this gecko starts getting crusted. Please roll me the damage die.
Indeed. It is 1d6. Spicy.
This boy takes some chonky damage. He stumbles back and he's like, it's fucking angry.
Yep.
Is it's like just swatting around trying to get the fire off.
No talking, me Angie.
No talk him, he angry. He go, and the gecko kind of falls to the ground and shakes the fire off that you blasted. And it's this little bitch's turn now. It's actually gonna try to run.
Oh. I thought it was about to try and bite me.
It tries to run, but its burns hurt it, and it kind of stumbles down the ridge. Doesn't get very.
Oh.
It's Squish's turn.
Cool. Which one is the nearest gecko to me?
The one that just bit Ash's leg.
Cool. Squish is going in for a swing with his sledgehammer.
All right, roll me your melee.
I'm just imagining Ash seeing this like, get curls off, like thinking he's gonna get hit.
All right, roll me the damage roll. Let's see how big of a hit you land on this little bitch. You squish it. As your name suggests, the sledgehammer hits and it just pops like a fucking zit.
Get away from Tiny!
Oh. Oh, that
Yeah,
looks
more
gross.
viscera.
Yep, that one is super dead. It is now Millward's turn.
So, What are the geckos? What's up with them right now?
One of them is trying to run away. The other one face planted nearby you.
Millward probably like the one that bit Ash is dead.
Yeah, just
Millward, if they're trying to get away, he'll just no wait, they'll they get others? Oh no. He's dealt with geckos before probably. Nipton would probably have geckos. Do they gather others?
Roll me a street smarts.
Damn.
Are they pack animals? Is the question.
You have to roll street smarts to know.
Never mind. I guess he'll just let them go, thinking,
Uh-oh.
shit,
You don't know.
They're just dumb
so-
animals.
Yeah, so what do you do?
He will not bother trying to chase him, and he goes over to Ash and offers his stim pack.
Ash is a sniffly mess. It's a bit of a crybaby. Thank you. He takes the stim pack. He uses it.
Stop running off.
How much do I need to roll for the stim pack?
It's 1d6.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, so heal for damage. Yep.
Hell yeah. He looks up.
All
He looks
right.
up at Squish. Just, thank you.
No problem.
It is now Ash's turn.
Just gonna look over at the gecko that Millward was originally dealing with. Just and, basically lunge at it with his knife
Roll me melee.
with a newfound vigor.
Roll me melee for that one, buddy.
The anger of geckos has been given to him.
By the way,
Ooh!
just so that everyone knows, you have +2 to your endurance now that you're near Squish.
Yeah.
Yay.
Look at that crit.
Yeah,
Ooh.
roll me the damage die.
Okay. Womp.
I will say because you got a crit that you get +2 to that damage.
So it's a 3.
You stab this thing and it kind of cries out. It's like, "Ee!" and kicks and squirms to get away. It is now that gecko's turn. So, I'm gonna roll move for.
Does it march in defense?
It stumbles and does not get far.
Oh no.
It is now Six's turn.
6 looks at it. Is it does it look like it's gonna try? Is it gonna try and run again, or is it just there?
It's gonna try to run again, but you can attack it before it does.
6 doesn't. He looks over to see if there's any others after they that he saw from before he turned around to go help Ash. He wants to see if there are other ones actively attacking.
There are geckos still harassing those Miss Nannies, but they seem to be fighting them off.
He wants to go and help the Miss Nannies then. He's
Okay.
quick.
Who's with the nanny?
Can Snuffles help?
OJ.
Snuffles.
Oh.
OJ and Snuffles,
Wait.
you've been up with the nannies, so let's cut to what you've been doing. There's about 3 geckos up there where you were.
Okay.
Good lord. Am I a good enough distance away to take a shot?
I think so.
I'm gonna try and shoot one of the.
I mean, while OJ is doing that, Snuffles is going to run up to one of them and call the shit out of them, out of one. I'll just wait for.
I'll
OJ got it.
I'll NPC 6 for you, Gem. Don't.
Thank you. Sorry. Night, y'all.
Good night.
So
Night.
okay. Let's go in order of let's see. Nice. So that was to shoot one of them?
Yeah.
Damage roll.
Okay.
Vivi, you're still recording, right?
God damn.
Okay, good, because something went wrong with my OBS recording.
Okay.
Huh. So I'm gonna need to use yours.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, you only do 2 damage. You nick it with the bullet. And now, Snuffles, what do you do?
Snuffles going to go up to like one of the other two and about to go up to them and claw them.
Oh boy.
What do I roll?
That would be melee.
Okay. And it's a 12, so. Yep, I got it.
So roll me your damage roll. So that's a d4.
It's a D4, and then there's like a.
Plus 2 damage.
Okay. So that. Ooh.
You slash through this thing and it falls apart in pieces. The gecko just fucking dies. You are a savage.
Oh my fucking god, they're fucking dead.
God.
But then Snuffles just starts aiming at the gecko.
The other gecko sees this and tries to run.
I'm gonna shoot that fucker in the head.
It fails to run away, so yeah, roll your ranged.
I got it.
Roll the damage roll.
Are you fucking kidding?
You nick it in one of its, like, you know how they have like those fin looking ear
Fucking
things?
frills. One of the
The
frills.
frills, yeah, one of the frills. You just nick it and it does hurt, but it's not dying. So
Aye.
it still fails to escape. Now it's in too much pain to run better.
I imagine looks up after clawing at one gecko. Is about to go rush over. Is about to go over to that gecko.
Okay. Roll me a move.
Yay.
Okay, since Snuffles is doing that.
Snuffles is a 20 over for move. So
They zoom.
Alright, now roll me melee. Are you biting or slashing?
Biting.
Okay, so you don't get
Rip
that,
its head off.
but
Get his ass!
I succeed.
alright, so roll the damage roll.
Rip its head off, Snuffles. Be a good boy.
You bite its head and tear it clean off.
I'm
There's
gonna.
only one gecko left and it is fucking terrified. It is also trying.
Can I just shank it? Can I just
Nope,
take
it
my knife
escapes.
and shank- God fucking damn it!
However,
Too far away from our
you
gun
got all
to,
the
like,
geckos
shoot,
away
huh?
from you got all the geckos away from fucking the nannies. Yeah, and the geckos down the ridge are pretty much all dealt with. So congrats, you finished the gecko fight. Yeehaw. The nannies come out from that little hidey hole and they're like, "Is everything okay?"
OJ gives a thumbs up.
Ash is just like.
You fight good, little Tiny. Lots of vigor.
He like flexes and goes, ah!
Ah!
Adrenaline is running through his veins.
Oh my god.
The screams, oh boy. The nannies float over. There's 3 of them, yeah. There are 3 or 4, rather 4, yeah. They float over and they're like,
We were trapped here.
Well, we were here to help you out.
Oh, to save us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
OJ gives a thumbs up, yeah.
We thought we were
Nice.
goners.
I like your voice.
Oh! Thank you. Then let us, how you say, get a move on.
OJ nods. Also, OJ does a little whistle call over at us.
Snuffles like looks up, probably like he's probably just gnawing at the tail part of the.
Oh my! A very healthy diet for this one.
I imagine Snuffles kind of like drags the gecko's body over to where they are.
Oh my god. OJ kind of just look.
Some people will pay very good amounts for hides from these geckos. Maybe you should actually skin it.
Ooh, me can do
OJ.
that.
OJ's interested in that. They take out their
Ash
little
holds
combat.
Ash holds out his knife. I have a knife!
Okay, so what have we got to roll to skin these boys?
there's about, like 3 left that you could skin, so roll
Time
me,
to skin it.
I'd
Survival?
say survival, yeah.
Survival? Hell yeah! I think I'm good at that. Yes,
You're gonna have to have Snuffles drop it first.
Ah, I missed it.
I barely just went under mine. Cool.
I was too old.
I'm using a luck point. Fuck that.
Same here. Same here.
No.
Snuffles is about to take it for himself.
You got
Fuck
me.
you.
I will.
Dice
I
Man
will
didn't
keep-
like that.
I will keep using my goddamn luck points until I succeed. I swear to God.
No, I'm giving up.
I still have 4 more fucking luck points. Fuck that.
Okay.
You good, show?
I keep failing my rolls. Are you fucking shitting me? Oh my god. I have used
By the way, Ash
3
has a
fucking
really-
luck points at this point.
Ash
How many
has a
luck
lot of
points do you have left?
I have 2.
Use both of them and I'll give you the success.
Okay. I'm doing that. Fuck that.
Alright, so that means you have 2 successes here. One for Squish and one for OJ. You try to skin yours and kind of, Ash, it's very hard because it's very mangled. There's no salvageable hide from this gecko. The other 2, though, do provide hides that you can sell back at the trade market.
I'm still learning.
No worries.
One of the Miss Nannies is like,
Oh, wonderful! How exciting to see these things out in the wild!
so you guys are gonna lead the nannies back to Goodsprings?
Yeah.
Alright, so by the time you reach Goodsprings, it's nighttime. But you go up to Stimpak's house and knock on the door. She opens it and she's like,
Oh, the nannies!
Yeah, we got shiny white shiny things.
Hello, mon chéri.
and she's like,
Oh, hello! Ooh-hoo-hoo.
and
They have very
Stimpak
nice
floats
accents.
aside to let you guys have room to enter. The nannies enter and they're,
We are here to help with the medical assistance.
and Stimpak is like, yep.
make yourselves at home. This is your new home. What's mine is yours. And then Stimpak floats over to you guys and is like, I can't thank you enough, but in an attempt to, I have some caps.
Ooh. Oh, wait. You doctor, right?
I am.
Little tiny man need, like, healing.
He holds
And
up,
he
he
points
holds up
at
his
Ash.
leg like, it got me good.
Oh, here, come inside and I'll patch it up for you while I get you your caps.
Okay. And he kind of limps his way over.
So,
I'll be back, guys.
Yeah. You spend a little bit of time there getting checked up. Your leg gets wrapped up. Heal for me, another d4.
Okie Hell yeah. Full health.
Full health. So she heals you to full health, and then she leads you back to the door. And as she does, she is holding a bag, and she plops the bag in her hands and is like, "In there is 300 caps. I hope that's enough. I know you're a big group, but we're not all made of money."
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for all your hard work.
Mhm.
I hope your journey to New Vegas is a good one.
Thanks. I hope
Thank you, ma'am.
hope you enjoy the Miss Nannies. Sir, flute, like, yeah.
Of course. Bye-bye.
And she shuts the door, and you guys have been paid. When you go back into town, you see there are only a couple of stalls still open, but one of them is the guns merchant, and the other is the ladies who you had seen before, who were doing the upgrades for 6. The guns trader.
How many caps did we get?
Like per person?
You got 300 in total. Sorry, you don't get a lot of money per person.
So that's
Dear God, you
300
nearly
split
gave me a heart
between.
attack.
So that's 300 split between how many people?
The Snuffles need caps.
Snuffles does not need caps.
You don't need to count Snuffles. So that's 300 between Squish, Millward, Ash, and OJ. So that's 300 between 4.
300 divided by 4.
75.
Nice.
You each get 75 caps. So 6 floats over to Kate and Carla to get his upgrades, and luckily they were waiting specifically for him. They're like, "Yep, we got your stuff all fixed up. Let's put them on you." And they go ahead and start doing that while Millward and Squish, you guys approach the guns vendor, and he's like, "All right, I was worried you weren't going to come back. I still got your shoddy."
Yep, I got the caps now.
All right. It was 150, right?
Yep.
Well, here you go. And he hands over the shotgun, and you hand over the caps.
Absolutely.
All right.
Do you
got
have
a
other
shotgun?
boomstick?
You want your own shoddy?
Yes.
Yeah, hold on. And he goes back to one of his trunks, and he pulls out another shotgun. Same price.
What was it again?
150.
Okay. Here you go.
Ash is gonna poke his head into the shop, like,
Oh, you need a gun?
mm-hmm.
What kind you interested in? We got pistols and handguns and rifles.
Ears perk up at the rifle, like
A pipe rifle or.
I don't really know guns. So, what would you recommend?
A sturdy, small, hunter rifle might be good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hunting rifle's gonna run you about 125.
Mm-hmm. And he holds up the 125.
All right. Remove 125 from your caps and gain a hunting rifle. The hunting rifle does 1d4 of damage. To those who got shotguns, you get 1d6.
Woohoo!
Is it okay if, like, Snuffles just does, like, a little... He just, like, peeks his head, like at the door, just like...
Oh, it just goes up to the trader?
Yeah, just, you know...
Holy shit, is that a Deathclaw?
He's fine.
This-
His name is Mr. Snuffles.
Oh,
This puppy.
He's probably just looking for treats.
I don't got treats, but I think the saloon's still open.
Actually, that sounds like a pretty nice stop.
He's pretty friendly. Don't worry about it.
Hold on, I don't know if OJ went with the gang or not, and I'm like, oh.
Heck.
OJ, well, they went down to where the traders are and stuff. Would you stick around or would you go somewhere else?
I'm curious who would want to buy this fucking gecko hide that I'm holding.
Well, there's a couple of other traders who are just close to getting up to going in for the night. Maybe bug one of them before they disappear.
I'm gonna bug somebody. Can I just bug?
Yeah, you go to one of the traders who seems to be specializing in, like, leathers and armors, and he's like, yeah, what's up?
I hold up the hide.
Oh, gecko, huh? I could give you 30 for how many you got. I mean, 30 each.
Where is Squish?
Yeah, what?
Squish looks over. OJ looks over at Squish and then points at the.
Oh, right. Me have lizard, skin too.
Alright, so you got 2 of them to sell? Here. And he pulls out 60 caps.
Oh,
Yeah. So
30
we
for
each
both
get
of
So I guess OJ gets 30 and Squish gets 30?
Yep.
Hella. So enjoy
Hello.
your caps. You get rid of the gecko hides. And he's like, thanks for doing business. And then he goes back to putting up his stuff for the night.
Yeah, OJ does a little little two-handed salute sort of thing, like thank.
So,
thank you.
yep. Mr. Six floats over with his new upgrade, and he's like, finally, a hand. And look at this! And he shows off the little laser gun. It's like, ooh.
Ooh.
Ash walks over with his new hunting rifle. Like, guys, look what I got!
Ooh, you got skinny boomstick.
OJ pulls out their rifle, kind of like points at that and points at that. Their rifle, like, yeah, right.
Like, hey, we match!
Yep.
OJ nods.
Also, Squish looks over to Millward and he's like,
And don't worry, me teach you to use boomstick.
Oh god, that actually sounds awesome. We'll just trade teachings. Yeah.
Yeah!
and he gives him like a hearty little pat on the back.
Does Millward
Probably
survive it?
Breaks his
Yes.
ribcage.
Well, he's not. Squish is not that dumb. He's not.
gentle enough to not break your back on impact.
But he does rough it. He is.
Pretty rough.
he
Doesn't
he
he
is
It's
rough.
not a oof.
As you guys are having your little time, you hear, "Hey!" And see Orion walking over. Like, if any of you guys seen Bird?
What?
You
Birdie?
know? Yeah, Birdie.
No. Actually, I haven't.
OJ shrugged.
We have not seen Flirty Man.
Yeah, Mac and the fucking piss baby have been kind of chilling around Lily's and in town all day. But I have not seen wherever the hell Lovebird went off to.
I can go look for him.
OJ suddenly feels very, very unnerved,
Hmm?
but they just kind of brush it off. It's not anything you can tell.
As he's about to open his mouth to ask, or at least say more, the door to the saloon is pushed open and out steps Lovebird. And by steps out, I mean stumbles down the front steps and face plants into the road.
Snuffles
Ah!
approaches.
Ash immediately runs over.
You see OJ facepalm.
Like, Birdie, are you alright?
I'm feeling it.
You're feeling it?
What are the ooh? What are the ooh? Is he still around? Oh no, he packed up for the night. One of the traders had day tripper.
What?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
What's that?
You haven't had ooh. Oh baby, I gotta get some for you sometime. And he starts standing up. It's like, see, the thing is, you're not supposed to mix day tripper with alcohol, but that's what they tell you. That's not the truth. You shouldn't.
oh.
Are you okay?
I'm living, and he throws his hands in the air.
Ooh. Oh, well,
Do
as long
we
as you're okay.
do we need to take him to doctor?
Nope, I'll deal with it. And Orion walks over and punches Lovebird in the face, and Lovebird passes out.
Oh.
Orion
OJ
slings
claps.
Lovebird over his shoulder and is like, thank you for the applause. Let's get fuckhead over here back to the house. It's getting late. You all need sleep before we head off in the morning.
Okay.
With that, he leads you to Lily's shack. You see she's set out bedrolls for everyone. She only has a couple of like actual beds, but she put like mattresses and bedrolls on the floors for everyone else.
Oh, thank you, Grandma.
Of course, sweetie. And she pats you on the head.
How Quackbait?
Oh, he's been a dear. And Lily points to one of the beds. There's a little like pillow hut where Quackbait is sitting pretty inside.
Ash nearly cries on sight because it's adorable. Like,
He's been a dear.
Oh wait.
He pulls out another little of the yucky fruit and like of the yucca fruit and just sort of takes off another piece and begins feeding it to Quackbait.
Quackbait happily eats inside his little pillow castle, a little legend, and peeps at you happily after getting some fruit.
Ash cries on sight. Like, he's crying because
Lily instantly hugs Ash, like, oh, sweetie, come here, and is like,
he's
you can tell me whatever's wrong.
he's immediately hugging her. It's like, he's so cute.
And with that, Lily hugs you until you fall asleep, and everyone else gets set and ready. And it's been a good day, pretty nice. As you're all falling asleep, Lily says, I hope you don't mind if I put on some tunes. They help me sleep better. She puts on her little radio to Radio New Vegas, and as you're falling asleep, Mr. New Vegas starts reading out some news here and there before putting on music. And you fall asleep to the soft sounds of Johnny guitar. Good night, Mojave Wasteland. And that's the end of the session.
Yay!